What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. What are we doing today? Well, I wasn't planning on making a video, or at least not this video yet, but today's the day. If the thumbnail's already told you what we're gonna do, so no big surprise there. But with all good hunts, all good finds, there's a little bit of a story, so I'm gonna tell you the story first. I get home from work today, and there's a package sitting on the table right there as I walk in the door. And I live with all girls. I've got my wife, my daughter, her friend, and they are always getting packages. So it's no big deal to see 2 or 3 or 4 packages either on the porch, on the table as I come in, on the kitchen table. Usually a package every day, or 3 times a week at least. Well, today there's a package, and didn't think nothing about it because it's just a plain Jane box. This is how it came. There's absolutely nothing on this box that would tell you where it came from. And in small writing, it has my name, but I didn't think to look at it at first. So I just thought it was, my wife's or my daughter's or somebody's package. And I noticed it wasn't open. Usually they open theirs pretty quickly. So I got to looking at it, and it had my name on it. So I was like, oh, I don't remember buying anything online. I hardly ever buy anything online. I never buy anything from Walmart or Amazon online, but they do. So, but I was trying to think, what in the world did I buy? I don't remember. So I opened it up, and I didn't touch anything inside yet because I'm gonna open it up here for you. But as I opened it up, I realized, oh yes, wait a minute, I did buy something online. Matter of fact, I bought 2. So, as we open this thing up, you got the, your little air bubbles. And underneath that is the Grizzlors. Now, if you're into the Motu Origins, Mattel puts some exclusives up on Mattel Creations, and this Grizzlor is no different. Wish it would have kind of went to retail, but it didn't. And I wasn't going to make the same mistake that I did with Wondar. I did not get in on the Wondar sale. Matter of fact, I didn't really know it was going on until like the day after it happened. And I seen that it sold out in like, 3 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever it was. It was unreal that it sold out that fast, and I missed out on it. Same thing with Coldar. I missed out on Coldar. So I seen that this Grizzlor was going up for sale, and I wasn't going to make that same mistake. You know what they say. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me again. But, so I wasn't going to get fooled again. So I had a plan, I had a backup plan, I had a plan C, D, and E. But I didn't need them all. Plan A worked out just fine. I went to my expert online buyer, and she's very good at, buying online. So I said, hey, can you, this thing's gonna go up on sale. Can you snag me a couple maybe? Because it's probably gonna sell out in like less than 5 minutes. So she said, sure, I'm up for the challenge. And when it went on sale, I was watching, and I went to Mattel Creations right at noon. This thing in my area went up for sale at noon. It was 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon where I'm at. So I went to Mattel Creations right at noon, and it had already said sold out. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that. It sold out within 30 seconds. So I thought there's no way that she got one. So I texted her and said, hey, how's it going? And she said, I'm in line to check out. I said, really? She said, yeah, I was able to get you 2. So I said, you're amazing. So yeah, here they are. Both of them. You got the front, you got the back, and that's it for the box. You got your invoice in there. Now since I've got two, I'm going to keep one in pack. I'm not even going to open this box. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think I like this one. I'm just going to keep this one in the box. So we're going to sit that over here. And this is the one that we're going to open up. And we're going to check it out. And just because it's Grizzlor Day, I've got the vintage, common Grizzlor here. Just to kind of oversee what we're doing. If he'll stand there. I don't think he's going to stand there. So we're going to put him right there. So let's open this thing up and see what it looks like, see what we got. Like I said, here's the, I'm going to call it the back of the box. You got the Grizzlor face. He's got his, looks like he's got his little stick weapon. You see both hands, you got one hand there, one claw, we'll call it a claw. And side of the box, nothing. Top of the box, you got the Masters Universe emblem, and on the front you've got the evil horde with Grizzlor and all of his glory, and then you've got the Masters Mattel, and on the box on the bottom you got the barcode. So that's that box. Let's see what we got inside here. Carefully so I don't cut my hand off. Up. Got the little piece of cardboard to protect it. We don't need that. And there it is. That's all that's in there, so we're gonna get that out of here. And yep, looks like Grizzlor. Let's see if I can get you a shot. He's there he is, got the evil horde there on the front. Got the Grizzlor, the hairy henchman of the evil horde. It's got a picture of the Grizzlor. And as we take a look at the back, we've got Hordak here. Got the horde pit. We got She-Ra, and Grizzlor's getting ready to attack She-Ra. I think she can hold her own with him. Then you've got right here, you've got Modulok. So, got a couple of the old Easter eggs here, which is great. I like it. I've said it before. I'm not real big. I'm not a big. I don't go crazy over the card art on these things, but these exclusive figures that have the whole back of the card, it's pretty cool looking. It's very cool. They do a good job, even though I'm not a big. I don't go crazy over the card art. Well, let's get this guy opened up and see what he's all about. So I've got the mini comic fell out. We've got Trial of Grizzlor. Alright, looks pretty cool. We got the pit up top. Got Grizzlor chasing the girl in the white dress. Looks an awful lot like She-Ra. Got a lot of words with this mini comic. I know a lot of the mini comics don't have the words. And I haven't opened all my figures, so I haven't seen all of the mini comics. I still have quite a few left to open up. But, so we got the mini comic there, just Masters of the Universe on the back. Let's Get this guy out of here. Alright, there's that. Got the Grizzlor. Let's cut him out. I'm gonna end up cutting my hand off. Alright, where else is he at? Okay, he's on his feet. We got it's like performing surgery. Don't want to cut the figure. Don't want to cut me. If I had to cut one of the two, I'd probably rather cut me. Alright, so he is cuffed in there. One on each arm, one on each ankle. There we go. The articulation, if you collect the origins, you already know all the articulation, ankle, knees. Twist at the shin. Got the wrists, elbows, arms, and of course the head. Comes off there, just like the rest of them, just like we thought it would. It's what makes us love them. So let's all right. Got his head back on there. Let's stand him up over here while we get the rest of this stuff out. The axe is just sitting in there. And then you got the bow just sitting in there, nothing wrapped into plastic. Let's get all this garbage out of here. All right. So let's get his bow in his hand. Let's put them side by side. There you go. You got the origin, got the vintage. To compare, I'd say the hair on the original is a little bit, I don't know, I'd say it's a little bit darker, more of a brown, a little darker brown, whereas this is a little bit lighter brown, just a minute shade of difference on the hair. And as you can see, the chest piece, the straps, the origins is a lot more yellow than the original. It's more of an orangish yellow. But the chest piece, exact. The bow, the original is a little bit darker green than the origins. It's a little bit brighter. You know, the face, the little face there on the bow is a little bit more prominent on the origins. A little bit different as far as that goes. And the actual, I guess you'd say, skin tone on Grizzlor is a little bit reddish, a little bit more reddish brown with the origins versus just a regular brown. It's about as normal brown as you get on the original. So You got the OG here and the Origins here. I think Mattel did an amazing job with this. The face sculpt is just a little bit different, not a lot. Let's get these bows off of here. And take a look. So if you can see with the Origins, the teeth are just a little bit bigger than the original, the vintage. You got the eyes, the glowing yellow in the eyes are a little bit more prominent with the Origins than it is with the vintage. And I think right around the upper lip nose area is a little bit more defined on the Origins than it is with the original. So, but there we go. Front, back. They did an amazing job. I'm super pleased, super excited. Big thank you to my wife who was able to snag these within the 30 seconds that they were on sale. And I will be getting my $1 and my Coldar when they go back on sale. No worry, I'm missing out on those this time. Well, no Coldar. They're not going to sell Coldar again. Maybe at least not yet. But not too worried about missing out on $1. But I'm just glad that I didn't miss out on these. If you did miss out, like I said, there's going to be another sale on these, a made-to-order sale. I think within a week or two, the 28th and 29th, I believe, is when it is. And you can order as many as you want. I don't know if there's a limit on that when you order next time. The only bad part is they said you might have to wait a year before you get them. That's the only thing that I don't understand about how Mattel does these is when you're making a bunch of these, you know a bunch of people are going to want this. Go ahead and just make a bunch of these figures, and that way you don't have to worry about running out, or you don't have to worry about a year's wait between buying it and receiving it. Because I know as a collector, I don't like paying for something and then having to wait a year before I get it. It's just, that makes me I would rather buy it online for just a few, maybe 20 bucks more than what I spent on it originally, just to go ahead and get it sooner. Because I'm gonna have one. I'd rather go ahead and get it sooner rather than later. But, I get it. I don't know what all goes into making these. I'm sure with this figure right here, with all the hair, it's a process. So I understand, but at the same time, I kind of don't, because, they know a lot of people are going to want these. But I'm glad they made it. So now I've got the regular Grizzlor, vintage, and Origins. I've got dark face Grizzlor, vintage right up there. Right there, dark face Grizzlor, vintage, and then I've got the dark face Grizzlor that came with the San Diego Comic-Con, a 4-pack, the old Horde pack. So my Grizzlors are complete. I've got 2. I'm happy, but now I'm rambling. So this final look, Origins, original. Like I said, an amazing job. I'm super happy. I think the hair on this Origins is a bit longer than the vintage hair. He looks like he got caught in a good windstorm, But I love it. Absolutely love it. It's an amazing figure. And I'll have to find a place on the shelf to put him. But yeah. So there it is, the Origins Grizzlor. If you've got one and you haven't received it yet, be watching. Should be coming pretty soon. If you missed out and you're going to get it in the next Mattel Creation sale, it's definitely worth picking up. Definitely worth picking up. So super excited to finally get this. And yeah, now just find a place to put him, find a place to display him. There we go. So that's the video for the day. Thank you for joining me as I got this guy out to take a gander at him. But so thank you for clicking on this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Like I said earlier, I've got a ton of Origins and stuff to open up that I'm going to be backtracking into, like wave 3, 4, and unboxing, unpacking, however you want to say it. Quite a few of those, all the way up to the newest waves that I've got, which is wave 8. Just like everybody else, we're looking for that wave 9. Seen wave 10 advertised, can't wait for that to come out. So thanks for clicking on this video, watching this episode with me. And if you're new here, think about hitting that subscribe button, really help me out. Let you know when new videos are coming out. I like to go hunting for these things, and I've got a ton of wrestling figures, Motu, turtles to unbox. So to let you know when I'm going to do that, let you know when the new videos come out. I don't have a set time or time of the week when I release a video, so it's just kind of random. And as I'm sitting here just rambling on, I'm thinking, did the vintage Hordak didn't come with an axe? Pretty sure he didn't come with an axe. I know mine don't have one. I don't think I've ever seen one with one, so it must be something new. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But anyway, enough for the day. Thank you guys for clicking on this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.